Alright, you guys, what's up? It's Super DBZ 800G, and today I'm back at you guys with a Battlefront 2 video. It's been a while since I've uploaded. I've been celebrating Christmas with my family and celebrating with family from out of town and stuff, and hopefully you guys all had a Merry Christmas. But yeah, today I'm going to be going over the Rise of Skywalker update, which in all honesty is really cool. I just saw the Rise of Skywalker last night, actually. I just saw it last night, and I gotta say, it was really good, dude. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it was good. They had a bunch of stuff with Palpatine and all types of stuff. So to go over kind of what there is in this update, they do have new appearances, and I'll go over those. So for starters, they have a new appearance for Rey. She has her Jedi outfit, which is pretty much the same thing as her scavenger outfit. It is literally the same thing. So if you look at the base outfit, it's literally the same thing. The only difference is there's a hood on the back, so you guys can see there. There's her hood. Overall, I think it's... I wouldn't buy this appearance. I have her Jedi training appearance because I pre-ordered the game. And then, of course, there is Kylo Ren. So Kylo Ren has the famous Supreme Leader appearance, which is obviously the cracks in his mask from where they rebuilt it. So he has that. Finn also has an appearance. He has Resistance Hero. The main thing about this appearance is he has a different jacket and different pants. And yeah. Also, they added in a couple new troopers. So to go over that, they added this enforcer dude, the gunner. For his abilities, there is the anti-armor mode. There is the defensive stance, which instantly cools down the main weapon, and any damage dealt to you replenishes your health. And then there's the charge move, which is pretty much Han Solo's shoulder charge. And there is also my favorite, the First Order Jet Trooper. Now this dude is a freaking savage, man. This dude just automatically kills it. So his abilities are the jetpack, which you fly in the air, which you have to hold it. I'll show you guys that. Jet tackle is pretty cool. You charge forward with your jetpack, slam down the enemy. And then my favorite is the 3-shot grenade launcher. It's pretty cool. And then, my favorite, the freaking Sith Trooper, dude. I love the Sith Trooper, dude. Like, not only does it look cool, but it's just, I love its abilities. Like, its abilities are actually broken. You also have this dude, the spy, that they added. I'll go over him. And I'll show you guys that gameplay. So, solo, custom, yeah, so I'm gonna go over that. Yeah, let's go. So I'll be doing, single player arcade for this, just to make it easier. Overall, I think the Rise of Skywalker update is really cool. Obviously, I love the movie. It's interesting to figure out about Palpatine and how he is back in the film. I'm not going to spoil anything major. So to first go over this, I will go over the First Order Jet Trooper. So to go over this dude, he looks really cool. He does have his main blaster, so it's really cool. It pretty much two-shots anybody. So the jetpack ability, if you double jump, you can use it, or if you push LT. Obviously, the blaster is really powerful. It can pretty much two-shot anybody. Overall, I like the main blaster. It's really powerful, really fun to use. I love it. This is the jetpack ability right here, LB. So you have to hold it, and you can let go and then use it again. So you can use as much fuel as you want and then cancel into it. So like if I wanted to like fly in the air for a split second, then drop down, I can, and that saves fuel. To fly in the, what the? Explosions disable your jetpack. Wow. If I wanted to fly in the air, I would hold the aim button and then shoot. So right now, oh my god. Right now, as you guys can see, I was just flying in the air. So right now, I'm flying in the air. So I can pretty much sit like this all day and shoot. I can also activate my grenade launcher ability while I'm up here. And then I can use as much fuel as I want. So if like I wanted to stop real quick and save some fuel, I can. So I'm gonna like shoot at people just to show you guys. This ability is actually kind of broken. I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of cheap. So as you guys can see, you can hang in the air for pretty much as long as you want. Which is pretty cool. This is the jetpack tackle, so he charges forward, activates his jetpack, and he shoulder charges you. It's one of my favorite abilities. It looks really cool. You can also steer which way you're going by using the left analog stick, which is really cool. So that way you don't just charge in a straight line and get shot instantly. I'll show you guys that. Boom. Oh, I missed it. Where'd that guy go? Alright. But yeah, overall I like the Jet Trooper. His blaster is really powerful. I love his jetpack ability and the way you can use it. Here is his jetpack tackle, as you guys can see. What the? Okay, so the Vanguard one-shots me. That's cool. That's cool. Awesome. But yeah. There it is, right there. You shoulder charge into people. And you can cancel it at any time by pushing RB and LB. So bop. There you go. So to show you guys his last ability, it is the grenade launcher, and you can zoom in when using this. So you go boom, grenade shot, boom, grenade shot, boom, grenade shot. And a fair amount of warning, this does build up an insane amount of heat. So you kind of have to wait in order for it to cool down. You can cancel into it. So like if you just wanted to do one shot, push Y, cancel it, go back to the main blaster, you can do that as well. The grenade launcher is very high damage, so you can do this, for example. You can do one shot, cancel, blaster fire. You could do two shot, cancel, blaster fire. You can zoom in so that way you get more accuracy out of it. It does take a while for the cooldown, but as long as you push RT at the right time, you're good. If you hit him with one grenade shot and then you switch to the blaster fire, you're pretty much going to one-shot him. But that's it for the Rocket Trooper. Now to go over the big boy, the Sith Trooper. So the Sith Trooper, besides looking really cool, is very, very, very insane. It has a secondary fire, which is kind of like Leia's. It lets off an explosion. You can only fire 3 at a time. But overall, those rounds are very, very, very high damage. So there's that. I'll show you guys that. And he is an infiltrator unit. So the aerial is the first order jet trooper. So there's the blaster fire right there. Essentially, I can just two-shot these people. And also, the cooldown is not very long at all for the secondary fire, so that's another good thing. His main blaster, I'm in love with it. Long story short, I'm in love with it. Just listen to this thing. I'm in love with it. Essentially, it's a minigun. Here's how it works. Headshot. Headshot. Yeah, his main blaster is really overpowered. Yeah. That's I just love it, man. I can literally two-shot people with the secondary fire. So he has a health grenade as his he has a health grenade as his left ability. So there's that grenade. Lets out a shockwave. What it does is it not only damages the opponent, but it also cuts off their health regen for a limited amount of time. So here it is. So as you guys can see, those affected in white, they are not regenerating health. It'll last for about 6 or 7 seconds. Essentially, you throw 2 of them, but it'll kill them. But overall, I think it's really useful because people like to hide and regen their health. But as you guys can see from this dude, he's not regenerating his health. You can see his life bar. so that's really useful. His other ability is he can scan for enemies, and the more people, so it starts out at 4. You can scan for 4 enemies, right? And they're highlighted in red. That's how you can tell they're scanned. And while this ability is active, the more people you kill, the more people it can scan, which is extremely useful. But overall, I think it can be broken if you kill enough people, but it starts out with you scanning 4 people, and then as you kill more people, it goes up 5, 6, 7, 8. You guys get the picture. As you guys can see, I killed 1 person. There's 5. Here's 6, 7. You guys get the picture. So his next ability is called Combat Rush. It boosts your sprint speed. So you're essentially like Barry Allen on crack. It boosts your sprint speed, and the more people you kill, the more your health regeneration kicks in. So for every person you kill, your health regen is faster. And the more people you kill while this ability is active, it increases the time you have with the ability. So as long as you can keep killing people, this ability will essentially stay active forever. Essentially, you kind of enter God mode when this ability is active. Overall, I really like the Sith Trooper. I love it. It's really cool. So that's that side. To go over the other dude, the Resistance people, I'll go over those now. Overall, I really like that they added an aerial unit to the First Order, because that's what they needed, as well as the Sith Trooper being the infiltrator. So here are the Resistance units that I will be going over. So I'll be going over the Enforcer as well as the Infiltrator unit. Yeah. So here's that guy. Overall, though, I love Rise of Skywalker, dude. Like, Rise of Skywalker was so good to me. Oh, and I also unlocked Farm Boy Luke and the princess costume for Leia. You can unlock those. I'll show you guys the challenges. I'll go over the Enforcer first. So his gun is essentially the sentry gun for the heavy. That's what his gun is. It is a minigun. It's extremely overpowered. You can't really zoom in when you're using it, but overall, pretty much like 2 shots here, which is ridiculous. Yeah. It does have a long cooldown. There's this ability, which he does a little animation. He fixes the gun and switches it to anti-armor mode, which essentially is a grenade launcher. overall, I don't really like this ability, the anti-armor grenade launcher one, because it takes forever to shoot a single shot. Okay, never mind. I take back what I just said. You have to hold it and then shoot. I take back what I just said. You have to hold the trigger button for the first shot, and then the rest of it, you can just push the button. So, essentially, I'll show you guys that here in a minute. So there's this dude in front of me. Boom, he gets one shot. Boom, he gets one shot. Boom. Aww. But overall, that's it. It changes it from regular bullets to a grenade launcher. Overall, you can pretty much go ham with this thing. You can't push Y to cancel, but there is a little bit of an animation to it. He has the charge, which is pretty much the shoulder charge. It's Han Solo's solo charge. You can steer which way you run by using the left analog stick. And you can cancel it by pushing RB. So you can go, boom, one shot. Overall, it's nothing special. They literally just took Han Solo's ability and put it on this dude. You can kill 3 people with it, apparently. And then there's this one. It's defensive stance. It instantly cools down the main gun. And any damage dealt... I think it's... any damage dealt to me replenishes health for me and nearby teammates, which can be nice, but it can also kill you in ways. So there's this ability. You do move really, 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 really slow. But overall, that's this dude. Yeah, that's him, the Enforcer unit. The next guy is this dude, the Infiltrator, the Spy. So his abilities are the Scanner Beacon, which deploys, it's kind of like a scanner, and it can scan for enemy locations. And when you're outside, it also calls in an airstrike, like a bomb squad. Obviously, I'm not outside, so there's one problem. So overall, I think that's kind of a unique treat to it. As you guys can see, it scans for enemies. His blaster is really unique too. It's kind of like Han Solo's main blaster, the DL-44. Except less strong and less powerful. But that's that ability. His next ability is the rapid fire, which is self-explanatory. It's kind of like Han Solo. It's literally just like Han Solo's rapid fire. It fires the gun at a very fast rate. The more shots you shoot, the more it'll be over. So if I go like that, the faster the ability is going to end. But if I go like in little bursts, then I can keep the ability active for longer. So if I shoot in like bursts when I have this thing, I'll have it for longer, whereas if I spray it, I'm not going to have it for very long. And then his last one is called Trandoshan Attack, which is literally the sword for the commando droid. So you use the right analog stick, and it's built up into 3 melee attacks. So it goes boom, boom, and then boom, which is the last and final hit, which is the strongest one. Overall, I think it's a really good move. And I like it. But that's pretty much it. I'll show off how to get all the event outfits and emotes and whatever else. A lot of them I already have. But yeah, overall I think the update is really, really good. I like it. They definitely added a lot of new stuff. But here are the challenges. So, there's this one. Perform eliminations with Obi-Wan's lightsaber. You unlock a victory pose. You force push enemies as Obi-Wan. You get a voice line, which is Maul. Exact Revenge. You have to capture 15 command posts in capital supremacy on Felucia. You get the emote Kenobi. Perform eliminations with Yoda's lightsaber, you get a victory pose. Perform eliminations with Grievous's lightsaber, you get a victory pose. Or hit enemies with the claw versus Grievous, you get an emote. Hit 15 enemies with Leia's alternate fire for the blaster, you get the princess appearance, which is really cool. Knock down 25 enemies with Luke's repulse. You get the Farm Boy Luke appearance. Perform 25 buffs with Yoda. You get an emote. For those of you that don't get what that means, that is the middle ability, the persistence, the health buff. That's what that means. Perform eliminations with Darth Maul's lightsaber, you get an emote. Choking enemies as Darth Maul, you get a victory pose. And that's pretty much it for the event challenges. Overall, guys, here are the appearances. So, Farm Boy Luke, the original episode 4 Luke, that's the Farm Boy one, so this is it. It's really cool. I've always wanted this appearance. I thought I missed the event, actually, but I didn't. And then there's also the Yavin ceremony that they added. They added some new Luke appearances. There's Leia. They added in the princess appearance, which of course is the classic episode 4 appearance. And then there's also Han Solo, I think? Yeah, Han Solo. They added the Yavin ceremony, which is the most useless appearance I've ever seen, because it's literally almost the same thing as his default appearance. And they also changed the health cards. So they took out a lot of the health cards, and everybody has the ability to regain health on elimination, so killing people. Everybody has that ability. And then some people, like Vader, still have health cards, but overall, that's pretty much what they added. Um, Overall, I really like this update. It's really cool, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my video. Subscribe.